When the Yankees made the trade, it was you, D-Rob, and Todd. And I think at the time, Jake was like, hey, Kahnle's the guy in this trade. Like, we know D-Rob, everyone knows Todd, but you were the big get there because you have Todd Frazier, who's a New York guy. You got D-Rob, who was in the bullpen for the Yankees. You're coming back to your old organization or your first organization. Was that like, were the three of you stoked? Was D-Rob like telling tales? Were you picking their brains? Like, what was that flight like?
To be honest, we used to get stories from D-Rob all the time in Chicago bullpen. So
Yeah,
he would
okay.
compare everything to the Yankees. So it didn't matter what, like. So I already knew, I found out a lot about the big leagues from D-Rob and the Yankee organization. I think I found out when D-Rob and Swarzak came out mid-game, and they were like, the Yankees are all over you guys right now. I was like, wait, what? I had a feeling I was going to get traded. I just didn't know what was going to happen. But when they came out like midway, because late inning guys, they told us right there, like they saw a bunch of stuff and looks like we're getting traded to the Yankees. Next thing you know, like seventh inning comes around, I don't get put in. Eighth inning comes around, still no. And then D-Rob doesn't go in either. We look at each other, we go, well, we just got traded.
Yeah.
All three of us wanted to go somewhere where we could win. At that time, Chicago was rebuilding. I mean, we weren't doing really well. And it was a cool situation for D-Rob too, to go back home to where basically he came up all the way, won a World Series, like all the accolades. And then Frazier being basically almost a Yankee fan growing up his entire life and living just outside New York, like he was stoked. And for me, it was awesome because it's the first organization I ever played with, and I knew kind of what I was getting into, but not necessarily like the big league aspect. I was in spring once before, so I got to see kind of what it was like. But I was really excited just to come back because I knew a lot of faces still over there from when I was there previously. So I was pretty excited to kind of get to see them again and meet some of the new guys. That night when we got traded, we all basically went back to our apartments, packed up everything like crazy. So we're flying out, and I don't even remember if we were all next to each other on the plane. To be honest, I was exhausted. We got in literally right when the game was starting. So we don't get there till the fourth inning, and I'm sweaty, gross. I hop in the shower, throw on whatever they got for me, like some pants that don't even fit, a jersey that's huge. Go out to the bullpen. Next thing you know, I'm in the game like 3 or 4 innings later. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Got like no sleep. And I ended up throwing well too. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, that was in the Minnesota series. I forgot you went right into it because you guys all showed up halfway through. I remember like Todd shaking hands and shit.
Yeah,
that was a fun run, the end of that 17 season. Then you pitched a ton down the stretch and then into the playoffs. When you come over, there's so many guys in that bullpen. Like Dellin was there, Chappie's there, D-Rob's there. I mean, Warren was still there. Chad was there. I mean, did you like wonder where you were going to slide in? Did Joe tell you? Because by the end of it, you were like one of the main dudes.
Yeah. To be honest, when I first got there, I had no idea. I mean, I just knew I was going over there, and I was like, I'll just pitch whenever they want me to pitch. I don't really care. We're going to be winning. I'm going to have fun. It's going to be great. And then, like you said, a couple guys started to struggle down the stretch, so they had to use me more. And I just kind of took that role and just went with it. I'm never gonna like back down from getting the ball or anything. So it's one of my favorite things is competition. So